What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing today? Hope y'all are doing awesome. Back week 12. Week 11 was interesting, to say
Yeah.
the least. I'm wearing a neutral shirt for reasons I'll discuss that here in a little bit.
And that's at Utah State.
Utah State. This is where I went to college, so
I went to go to college.
that's why I'm wearing Utah State, because,
Yeah.
But anyway, week 11. Last week's games there was a few that kind of were like, interesting. Chiefs got a loss. Mr. Allen, Josh Allen, he showed him how to play football.
And I have it on my fantasy.
Okay, Ravens and Steelers. Steelers won that one. That was kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember when you made your pick. Oh, Ravens for sure. I knew it would be a good game. I knew it was, regardless who won, it was going to be close. Lions and Jags, we kind of figured that one. Rams and Patriots, we kind of figured, well, you picked Patriots, so that was one. I gained 2 games on them. I gained those 2. I picked 2 different ones.
Wait,
and I
Rams
won them
beat
both.
the Patriots?
Yeah.
Wow.
The Rams beat the Patriots. Saints beat the Browns.
I knew that.
Colts beat the Jets. We both picked the Jets, but Vikings and Titans, Dolphins, Raiders, we knew that. Packers, Bears, yeah. It was a closer game than I thought. It was only like a point or two. Broncos and Falcons.
Yeah.
Seahawks and 49ers. Seahawks beat the 49ers. Jeez. Even the Giants beat the Seahawks. I mean.
Oh, you guys didn't?
Yeah, that was one of our 2 wins.
Oh.
The Browns and the Seahawks. That's who we beat. Up to now. Bengals and Chargers. Chargers won. We both picked the Chargers on that one.
Mm-hmm.
And Texans and Cowboys. Texans, of course. Cowboys are down there like with the Giants lately.
So you're saying you're winning?
No, I won that week. But you're winning. I'm at 28 and 28 wins, 24 losses. You're at 33 wins and 19 losses. So I gained 2. I'm only down by 5. Next year, since we started late this year, next year we're gonna do like a little prize between him and I. We're gonna, winner does something or loser has to do something or something. We're gonna figure something out.
Yeah.
And we might even include the viewers if you want to join in. You can throw us your picks and we can give a prize away or something to whichever viewer or subscriber or whatever's the wins it or whatever. So next year got some big plans for next year.
Yeah.
So stay tuned.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, why don't you hit that subscribe button so that we can get to that 50 and do these live? Because this is just a pre-recording and now it's Saturday and I've got to go and hurry and get this thing edited and put on so that we can get it up before Sunday.
Yeah, it's tiring.
Every little bit helps. It's we're closing in. I mean, we still got a ways to go, but 50 subscribers, we're close. We just need that so we can start doing these live and be a lot better on everybody.
Yeah.
Anyway, what you got for us today?
I know nobody would want to hear about Chiefs injuries, whatever.
Chiefs injuries.
Yeah,
they play the Panthers. Go Panthers! Ah.
That would literally be embarrassing.
If the Chiefs lose to the Panthers,
that's going to be embarrassing.
That's going to be embarrassing.
Yeah. Okay. The Chiefs injury report. I don't know who that is. Right there.
Chamari Connor.
Yeah.
It's a Chiefs guy. You don't even know they're Chiefs guys? Like, seriously.
I don't know the third.
You don't know some of the. Yeah.
Brian Cook, ribs injury. Kareem Hunt knee injury.
Kareem Hunt.
Juju Smith-Schuster,
He
hamstring.
He doesn't even play for him really anyway. I mean, he's signed on the team, but when was the last time he played?
He plays.
They may as well just cut him.
Yeah.
They may as well Daniel Jones him.
Yeah. Isaiah Pacheco ankle injury, and then Charles Ume.
Yeah, I can't really pronounce that name either.
He have a knee injury.
I'm bad with names.
He's a DN.
I'm bad with some of those.
And Isaiah Pacheco and Charles is on IL. Okay, now Panthers.
But Pacheco he's nearing coming back. He almost came back this week. He was like real close. I was
Yeah.
looking at picking him up, but
Yeah.
I can't pick him up because I need him. All my guys are on a bye week.
Yeah. Okay, the Panthers have a lot. So Miles Sanders, ankle injury.
Well, Sanders is out.
Javon Clowney, knee
Davian
injury.
Clowney's out.
No,
Is
no,
he
not
out?
out. It would
he's
say
just-
IR.
Oh, he's just. Well, IR means injury reserve.
Yeah,
They can
but
still
they're
be
not
out for the
I don't
game.
know, Yeah.
But it says over here active. Oh no, that says ankle. It might say if they're active or not, but he's out. Yeah, out, questionable. Some of them don't say. If they don't say, they're probably not really injured. They're just playing hurt.
Yeah. Damian Lewis, Achilles. Sean Robinson. Those two says they're not out or questionable.
Ooh.
Amari Brano he have a knee injury, doubtful. Equin O'Connor, ankle, but it doesn't say he's questionable or out.
He's probably playing. If it
Jay-
doesn't say, he's probably playing.
J.C. Holm, calf injury, but he's probably playing because it doesn't say it either. And LeBron Lewis, hand injury, D-line. Adam Thielen, hamstring. He should be coming back.
Thielen's
No, he's still questionable.
still hurting.
Xavier Woods, playing. Shoulder injury. Deshaun Johnson, concussion. Jordan Brooks, knee injury. I'm trying to hurry up on this.
No, you're good. Just
Taylor Moulton, and he have a, what's that?
non-injury. Just rest. Is that what it says?
Yeah.
It's a non-injury. He's just resting. He's tired. He needs some sleep.
Yeah, the kicker, Eddie Pinero, I don't know, kicker, left knee, but he's questionable.
Eddie Pinheiro, I think is how
Eddie
they
Pinero,
pronounce that.
Yeah, he's questionable. DJ Uwamata,
Want him?
I don't
Something
know.
like that. I don't know.
He have a quad injury, and then Jalen Kukoc, he have a quad injury too. Okay, what are
Okay.
you talking about?
Well, I'm going to talk about the obvious, and I'm sure most of you are sick and tired of hearing about it. And the reason I'm wearing a neutral shirt is because I'm kind of neutral right now on my team. You know, they've had a tough week as far as the media and stuff. You know the whole drill. They benched Daniel Jones. They put him to third string and then fourth string practice squad and
Yeah,
all that stuff. And then they eventually released him. He went in and requested to be released, and they obliged. They released him, and so now he's a free agent. He's no longer with the team, and I'm not necessarily. I'm not necessarily saying they shouldn't have benched him. He wasn't doing good. He was struggling, and the whole world saw it coming, but
yeah.
it's just one of those. It's just the way they treated him in the process. You know, they could have just, all right, Daniels, you're benched.
Yeah.
And left it at that. You know, or even, okay, you're benched, but you're going to be third string, and then just leave it at that. But when you're like publicly humiliating him and, you know, and all that stuff, and it's ridiculous. And I know he took it well. He makes millions of dollars, and
Yeah.
do I think it was overpaid? Yeah, he was way overpaid for what he was. But it was them that made the contract, so I can't pity them either. You know, they did it to themselves. But I'm kind of, you know, with what the future holds, I'm kind of neutral at the moment. I have good hopes. I hope they do the right thing, and I hope but they're gonna, you know, if this is just the first step of, you know, changes. If it's just, all right, Daniel Jones, you're out, you're in, boom, everything's fine, then it's not going to be fine because there's still a lot of issues going on in that whole organization. They're the laughing stock of the NFL.
Yeah.
And what I think they need to win games. I don't think they should tank the season. And if they're doing it to tank the season and lose, why didn't they just keep Daniel Jones in? That's the thing. If they want to lose, Daniel Jones was doing a good job at losing, so why don't they just keep him in and lose and seal up that number one pick? But if they're bringing in DeVito to lose games, if I was DeVito, I'd say, no, I'm going in to win. I'm not going in to lose games. Why would I do that?
Yeah.
I'm playing to win. I'm not playing to tank so that you can find my replacement too. So it's just kind of tough. I know everybody, young guys, wanting that opportunity just anyway, but hey, we want you to go in there and lose some games for us. It doesn't make any sense. Whatever job you have, if you're a sales guy, you don't go to work thinking, I hope I lose this big sale today. So why would you expect a football player to do that? Why would you expect a football team to do that? And what I think they should do in the draft, a lot of people are draft that best quarterback, draft Sanders, draft Ward, draft. This is my opinion. Might make some people mad, but I think they need to just stay away from the quarterbacks in the draft. Just stay away from just quarterback. Nope, sorry. And it's nothing against drafting a quarterback. Nothing against, because I'm all for the rebuild if they're going to rebuild. But what I think they need to do is draft the best receiver that's available in the draft to go alongside Malik Neighbors. And they need to beef up their line, beef up their offensive line, beef up a few of the defensive players, and just stick with DeVito. Like, DeVito, you're our guy now. You know, we're building this team around you because he's already a fan favorite. Fans are loving it. They're doing it to sell tickets, and now they're going to sell tickets. Fans love it. He created that little spark last year, and he won us some games, and so I think they should just. He's been there. He's been with these coaches the whole time. He already knows the system. I think they should just stick with him. Just let him just be that quarterback and build everything around it. Bring in another receiver. You think of this. You put whatever the best receiver is coming out of college on one side, Malik Neighbors on the other side, Wan'Dale Robinson in the middle, with a Tyrone Tracy in the backfield. Put a good line there. We're going to be. Those are all young guys. We'll be good for several years now. We'll start being competitive, and we'll be competitive for a while if they could do something like that. Instead of just bring in a new quarterback, waste that pick on a quarterback.
Yeah.
Or look for a quarterback in free agency or something. Don't draft one. Because they're really, Sanders, I think he's all hype. I think he's just, because his dad, because he's Deion Sanders' son. I've never really scouted him. I haven't been watching, but is he really that good? Do you really think he'll come in and really make much of a difference? Look what Caleb Williams did for the Bears. All hype. I'm the best 18 there. I'm going to be the best 18 there ever was to play. Look where that's gotten them so far. So, is Sanders really I just think they should beef up other places and stick with the guy they've already got. Like I said, he's a fan favorite. He's a crowd pleaser. Fans love him. So, and he's not bad. He's definitely teachable. He's coachable. He's still young. He still has lots of potential. So why not just stick with him? That's my thoughts. Daniel Jones is done. I wasn't a hater of Daniel Jones. I think he had potential, but I think what really hurt him was they had the team. He wasn't there the whole time. He's only been there 6, but over the last 9.5 years or so, they've had 4 coaches. 4 different coaches. That's hard on a young quarterback that needs mentoring, that needs coaching, that needs, he wasn't the best coming out of college. But if you're bringing in all these different coaching staffs, it's hard on him. I know it's hard. If just say Baltimore, they drafted Lamar Jackson in 2018. If they would have not happened to not get Lamar Jackson that year, and they waited one more year and picked up Daniel Jones, he'd be a far different quarterback on that team. Far different. Yeah. They've had John Harbaugh's been there for 100 years at least, maybe 2. The Steelers, Coach Mike Tomlin, if he'd gone down to any of those teams, the Chiefs, any of those teams like that have had their same coaching staffs forever, he would have been a lot different. For instance, look at Justin Fields. With the Bears, he was garbage.
Yeah. He
goes to the Steelers. He was doing good. I don't know why the Steelers ended up benching him, because he was doing good. They didn't bench him because he was sucking. They benched him because, well, it's just Russell Wilson's turn. but he was doing good.
Yeah.
Look at Sam Darnold.
Look at Baker Mayfield.
Look at Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
They, Sam Darnold, the Jets were garbage. He was garbage. Went to the Panthers were garbage. He was garbage. 49ers doesn't really count because he was a backup and didn't really play. But now he's at Minnesota and they're doing pretty good.
Okay.
He's doing pretty good.
It's not Bryce Young's fault why they're losing games. It's the whole team.
It's the team.
People think it's the quarterbacks.
They always default to the quarterback, and that's the problem. And I hope and like I said, if they're doing this for cutting Daniel Jones is like the first step to a rebuild process, and they can do it and actually start, then I'm on board. Because Daniel Jones was struggling, and we all saw it coming. We all knew this was going to be his last year, regardless. Because
even if they do what you say, they could wait. They can lose games again next year and wait to get Arch Manning.
Yeah, if they don't go quarterback and they stick out with Tommy DeVito and he kind of chokes a little bit, and then they've still got that good receiver, those two excellent receivers. They still got that awesome running back.
And they still have on their
And they still have a good line because they built their line.
And they have Theo Johnson.
And they still have their young tight end. All these guys are young. And then if Tommy DeVito kind of chokes, then they go after the Manning kid.
Arch Manning.
I mean, there's options here. You don't have to. All right, well, we cut Daniel Jones. Now we have to draft a quarterback. You don't have to draft a quarterback. There's also free agents that are going to be coming in. Some people are saying trade for Trevor Lawrence. I've heard even trade for Joe Burrow. I've tried. I don't think the Bengals will do that, but
No, they won't.
But I mean, there's other quarterbacks out there too than just. You don't have to draft one just because now you've got one sitting there that's still young that you could coach up. You've got a decent class next year coming in. Plus, there's free agents. I would work on other things than just drafting a quarterback, just because But that's me, and that's what I got so far. You gonna add to it, or you got something else?
I'm gonna add to it about if they do draft a QB, here's the top 5.
Top 5 QBs to draft if they do decide to go that route.
Shedeur Sanders.
Okay.
Just Sanders.
Shedeur Sanders.
Let us know. This year he's been doing okay. Only 7 interceptions and 27 touchdowns.
That's a little better than okay.
And then the second person that they probably will draft is Cam Ward.
But kind of to interrupt a little, with Sanders, I'm not saying he's not good, but the problem is, it's like I think his dad is going to interfere with whatever they do. If the coaches tell him something or tell him to do something, then he's going to go tell his dad, well, they want me to do it this way. His dad's going to interfere and try and tell the coaches how to coach his kid. And I think that's the biggest problem with Sanders. That's the main reason I don't want him, is because his dad controls him. He wanted to come to the NFL last year, but his dad said, "Nope, you're sticking with me. We need you another year, so you're staying." So it's all kind of up to his dad, and if I'm afraid that if whatever team he goes on coaches him different than Deion Sanders is coaching him, Deion Sanders is going to jump in and try and tell the coaches, "No, you can't do that. You have to coach him this way. You have to coach him that way." And it's not your job; it's the coach's job, and that's the problem with him. Okay.
Okay. The next one, Cam Ward.
Cam Ward.
He had 32 touchdowns and 6 interceptions.
And I'm not against Ward if they wanted to pick Ward for the Giants, but he's just, as I was looking at his stats, I haven't really watched him. I don't really watch a lot of college, but looking at his stats, he's not near the runner. He doesn't run very good. Just based on stats. And our team needs a good running quarterback because we with the way our line is, he's going to be running for his life.
Yeah. Okay. The next one is Quinn Ewers. If they don't go for those two, Quinn Ewers probably will be their guy. Now they might go. Well, he got 21 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. And I think he's hurt.
Yeah, I don't know if he is anymore, but I know I'm pretty sure he got hurt, and Manning came in and started starting for him and did good, so I'm pretty sure he's not. If he's going to play again, he's going to probably have to transfer to another team.
And then The next one is Jalen
Jalen Milrow.
Yeah. We would get his name once he's drafted.
Yeah.
This dude's not that great. 15 touchdowns and 6 interceptions.
See, that's the thing. The quarterback.
But he's pretty fast.
But that's the thing. The quarterback class this year, there's only, what, 2 or 3 good ones?
But the dude that I just
Almost.
saw, he was number 4.
It's almost worth waiting on.
Yeah.
Or stick with what you got.
And then Garrett.
Garrett Newsmeyer?
Yeah.
Newsmeyer?
LSU quarterback.
Just pick him up just for that name. Newsmeyer! Newsmeyer back to throw.
And he got 22 touchdowns and 11 interceptions. So the best bet would be Cam Ward.
Cam Ward would be,
Cam Ward.
he'd probably be our best bet. Or the Ewers guy, or
Quinn Ewers. Yeah, he was doing that.
just because he was good until he got hurt, you know. And it sucks. You get hurt, especially in college. You get hurt. New guy comes in and he does good. You're basically college football career is about over.
Well, he was going to get drafted this year anyways.
You probably should have. That would have saved him from getting injured. But it is what it is.
But
I mean,
next year he should.
that doesn't necessarily mean he's bad. That doesn't necessarily mean he's not going to get drafted. It's just he's being a senior. You get hurt and somebody else comes in and starts doing good, especially when his last name's Manning. You're probably not playing anymore.
Yeah.
So your college football career is probably over. That doesn't mean you're not good. Doesn't mean you're not going to get drafted. He's probably going to get drafted. He's probably going to go somewhere and get drafted and be a good player. But
Probably. Who knows?
I'm just saying his college career is probably over.
Yeah.
He's still practicing, I'm sure, if he's not hurt, and he's still probably, but he might come in for some plays or whatever. But it's hard to say. But
okay,
anyway,
that's it for that.
So that's all I got. I kind of went on a little ramble about the stinking freaking Giants, the laughing stock of the NFL.
They technically all.
They are. I mean, hopefully, you know, if they've got the right intentions and can put this together, we're going to be competitive again real soon. I mean, real soon.
Yep.
If Daniel Jones was the one holding us back, as long as that's the start, because there was a lot of other stuff. There was a lot of discipline problems there. There was stupid penalties, bringing back big plays, touchdowns, receivers not coming down and inbounds with both feet. So it wasn't only him, but if they can fix all that and get a good solid core in there, then we're going to be competitive again real soon. Yeah. It's about time. We've literally sucked for way too long. Anyway, you got me on it again.
Yeah.
I can talk about this for days.
Yeah.
But anyway, enough of that. Let's do our picks. So last week I went 9-4. He went 7-6. Finally beat him for a week. I gained those 2 games back. The 2 that we picked differently, I won. So I gained 2. You're still kicking my butt. Like I said, next year we're going to do some contests. We'll do viewers or subscribers can comment in their picks, and we'll tally up winners and maybe give out a prize, and we'll do a little prize for, you know, loser buys dinner or something, or something. We'll come up with something, and then we'll come up with a little prize to give the winner of, you know, our subscribers, so that we can, you know, let's make this fun. All right. I would say toilet bowl, but only one side's the toilet bowl. But Bucks and Giants.
I have to say Giants on this one. I know the Giants are going to lose. I'm just going to give you a chance, the Giants. No, the Buccaneers.
I'm even tempted to pick the Buccaneers.
Just pick the Giants as your team.
I'll pick the Giants. I'll pick them just because they're my team. But,
okay, Chiefs.
But do you really think they're going to win?
No.
Exactly. Chiefs and Panthers.
Chiefs.
Well, let's go Panthers. But I'm picking Chiefs. But let's go Panthers. I can root for the...
Hey, no. Chiefs.
He's picking Panthers, though. No, he's picking Panthers.
No.
Cowboys and Washington.
Washington,
of course, Washington.
The Cowboys have not been good.
If Giants could just win one more game, we'd be tied with them. Cowboys would be tied for dead last.
Yep.
Okay, Dolphins and Patriots.
Dolphins.
I'm going Dolphins.
I'm going Dolphins because I only have
He-
two
He's
on my
going
fantasy.
Dolphins. So far, the only pick different is Giants and Bucks. Oh, dang it. You're going to be ahead of me again. Titans and Texans.
Titan, huh?
Titans, Texans.
Texans.
I'm also going Texans. Just so we're all clear. Because I'm circling them, but sometimes I feel like I'm not telling you who I'm picking. But Lions and Colts.
Lions.
Lions. Also Lions. This week's just everybody's picking the same. Vikings and Bears.
Vikings. Are you still gonna pick Bears?
Vikings. I don't know. Divisional games are always good and they have a chance, but I'm still gonna go Vikings. Broncos and Raiders.
Broncos.
That's an easy one. That's almost as easy as the
He's
Bucks and
going
Giants.
He's going for Broncos, by the way.
I'm going Broncos, yes. 49ers and Packers.
49ers.
49ers. I'm going to go Packers. Just because I got to pick different than him because he's beaten me. 49ers. Okay, Cardinals and Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Seahawks?
You're waiting for me to say something.
He's going with the Seahawks, huh?
You're waiting for me to say
I was waiting for you to make your pick.
Usually, you can say it because usually if I say something, you would do the same thing.
I'm going to go against, and I'm going to go Cardinals.
Let's
go
usually
Cardinals.
you say the same
The
thing.
Seahawks, they lost to the Giants. They're no good. All right, Eagles and Rams.
Eagles.
I'm going Rams.
I'm going Eagles.
Let's go Rams. Let's do this.
I'm going Eagles.
Okay, Ravens and Chargers. That's going to be a heck of a game.
Ravens.
Ravens?
Yeah.
Not Ravens for sure.
No. I think I told you guys this, but
I'm also going
I
Ravens.
don't really like the Chargers that much. I hate the Raiders. I don't like the
Well,
Chargers.
you're wearing the shirt. The shirt you're wearing says you don't like the Chargers.
I hate the
Or the Raiders or the Broncos.
No, I like the Broncos. The Broncos are good.
Well, that's kind of like me when I've always been to where I don't like the Cowboys. I don't like the Redskins, or they used to be the Redskins. But the Eagles I've always been like okay with. But the New York Giants fans that live in New York, their biggest haters is the Eagles. They hate the Eagles the most. They're like the bitter evil. Ah. To me, that's the Cowboys because I live more in Cowboys territory. I'm like to where there's more Cowboys than really anything.
Yeah.
So it's like they're just naturally I hate the Cowboys because there's more of them around me. Out that way, out back east where the Giants are, you see a lot more Eagles fans than you will Cowboys fans. So it's like more Eagles. Plus, they're like just down the street. They're like an hour drive or something like that, or maybe a little further. But they're just a bus ride. They don't even have to get on a plane. They just ride the bus up to Philadelphia.
Okay.
Anyway, we're rambling. We're having fun. We're trying to have a little more fun for you guys to make it a little bit more fun and interesting. We've gone on almost a half hour, but anyway,
28.
hit that subscribe button for us. Help us out, and every little bit helps. There'll be like a little donation link if you feel like donating to us, so that we can buy cards and open them up and do some stuff. But you don't have to do that. I have no pressure there. Just hit the subscribe button, like the video, and do the normal YouTube stuff. Cost you nothing. Takes you like 5 seconds, maybe 2, 3, 5. I don't know. It takes
even one. Not
just,
even.
Just takes you a couple seconds. All you do is just hit and
Just
that quick.
right
That quick. Subscribe.
Just click right there.
Just click it right wherever will appear down there, over there.
Oh, right there.
There's gonna be a link somewhere by the time I edit it. So just right here. Maybe I'll put it right there. Who knows? Down there, down below.
Right there.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Do us a favor. Anyway, enough of that. We'll see you in the next one.